For this tutorial, we will be making birch trees with salted watercolor backgrounds. For this project, you will need 2 pieces of watercolor paper that are each 11 by 15 inches, liquid watercolor, pencil and eraser, sea salt, masking tape and paintboards, 1 flat 1.5 inch watercolor brush, ultra fine and fine tip black Sharpies, a spray bottle of water, a container of water, scissors, and glue sticks. Part 1 is making salted backgrounds. So let's first write our name and class on the back of our watercolor paper. Flip it over and grab some masking tape. Tape all around the border to secure your piece down. You want to leave a slate border where the tape is secured all around. Here's how it should look when you're finished. Make sure to press down on all the sides and the corners. We will be placing our primary colors of red, yellow, and blue into our plastic palettes, leaving space between each of them for the new mixed colors. I like adding a purple too, which I place between the red and blue. Now you can make every color in the color wheel with these, but you must remember to keep your brush clean between each color mixed, and when you're transferring one little bit of color into another palette section. You want to do a light spray of water onto the surface of your paper before putting color down. Once you start, you want to work quickly. Try not to leave any weight on the paper. You can begin using salt right away on the wet painted areas. Sprinkle salt down when an area is covered with paint. If the paint has dried, the salt effect won't work. Once an area has been salted, you must not paint on that area again. Move into another area that still needs to be painted. Salting with liquid watercolor leaves the most amazing surface textures, or what we would call the best blooming effects. Misting with your water bottle also can push this blooming effect. Here you can see this happening already here. Here's what the backgrounds will look like as they dry. Notice how much paint is still left in the palette. This shows you a little goes a long way. Only when your piece is completely dry do you want to remove the salt. Step 2. Drawing the birch trees. But first we need to talk about what to be careful of when drawing birch trees. Here are the don'ts. Don't make your trees too wiggly or too wavy along each side. It won't look as real. Don't make the bottom trunk thinner and the top wider. Trees don't grow like that. Try not to make your trees look like they are bulging too much all over. Here are our do's. Keep your sides parallel or have them slowly taper as you move to the top of the tree. Do have fun making maybe additional stumps or broken tree branches and trees for added interest. Remember that not all trees grow straight, so having some of them grow on an angle because maybe they've fallen over or they've just grown that way because the wind's blown them like that can be kind of effective in your background. Some trees can be behind also in the background. Let's look at the shapes and the marks you make for the bark. Sometimes there are odd, dark, organic shapes like these. We see curved lines like smiley lines. You can do these lines either curved up or curved down, so I guess they would be frowns. But whatever you choose, you must be consistent with every tree in your piece. Let's put these marks on our tree trunks using a pencil. Sometimes the curved lines are half the size or the full length of the tree. Sometimes I group 2 or 3 of these curved lines together. There are also small dots or circular markings in the trees. Now let's shade our trunk choosing one side of the tree. Shade dark to light, and each tree must make sure that there's a shaded part on one side, but you want to make sure that it's every tree on the same side. You can turn your paper to the side or on an angle so that you can have a nice angle to your pencil for shading properly. When it's all done, take your black Sharpies and outline all the details and fill in the larger shapes. With a piece of paper towel or your finger, rub the darker side of your tree trunk to help blend the darker shade. Step 3. Now it's time to cut out your trees and glue them down. When gluing them down, make sure to line them up to the top and bottom of your page. With your Sharpie, you can add small branches too. Here's the finished piece. Let's look at some other student examples of birch trees with salted watercolor backgrounds. Beautiful pieces here. Well, thank you for watching this tutorial. I hope you liked it. Feel free to subscribe to my channel.